WCBI News at 6 starts now.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight at 6. It's no secret Mother Nature has been terrorizing the Magnolia State the past couple of months.
As more tornadoes are confirmed from the April 18th outbreak, Mississippi plans to ask the federal government for help. National Weather Service meteorologists confirmed 42 twisters touched down in the state that day. Hamilton was destroyed by a deadly EF2 tornado on April 13th. There were 19 tornadoes that day. In an update today, the Mississippi Emergency Management Agency says damage assessments are still happening. MEMA anticipates a federal disaster declaration request being sent to FEMA and the White House for the April 13th and 18th outbreaks. Individual assistance for the February 23rd tornado and flooding event was denied. MEMA is appealing that decision. Time now to turn things over to Chief Meteorologist Keith Gibson, who joins us with I guess you'd say a quarter first look today on Friday. Keith?
We'll take it, Joey. No issues out there whatsoever today. Just looking back at the 18th event, 42 tornadoes. That is now the second biggest tornado outbreak in Mississippi recorded history. The all-time 44 back in 2005 with Hurricane Rita. Now those numbers could be adjusted upwards a little bit as some new data gets analyzed here, but no storms to worry about right now. We've got temperatures in the 70s. It's a bit breezy out there. There you go, 70s right now. Tomorrow, not bad either. Mostly sunny, back up to around 80. Your full forecast is coming up.
3.5 years ago, Yokohama opened in West Point. Once again, there were jobs in manufacturing in Clay County, but Yokohama's recently released 2018 third quarter results briefing shows the company adjusted its earnings and the number of tires they expect to make.
The company cited facility issues and employment reasons. It's not uncommon, but there are community resources to help companies such as Yokohama. Our Riley Livingston joins us live in the studio with more. Riley?
The Mississippi Department of Employment Security's website shows more than 15,000 jobs available in the state. With more than 61,000 unemployed, companies and staffing agencies say there are various reasons staffing is an issue. From training to work ethic, the goal is finding the resources that can help the future employee and the employer. Yokohama expected to make nearly 1 million tires in 2018, but had to lower that number to 500,000. In its quarterly report, the company said high turnover rates and a lack of training played a role. East Mississippi Community College provides workforce training in the Golden Triangle region. Its industry advisory board partners with technical experts, including Yokohama, to offer the classes and training industries want. The community college says it's also open to changing the types of classes offered based on what companies tell them they need.
We're trying to help with the workforce training initiative and to promote skills training and craft technician training. And we want to work with them and other companies in the area to help them find the skilled workforce they need so they can be successful here and grow.
EMCC President Dr. Scott Also Brooks says there is a national shortage of skilled technicians. Mississippi's unemployment rate stands at 4.8%, which the community college leader says leads to lower enrollment.
There really is. There's a people shortage. We need more people to go into the skilled professions, the technical professions. I think the whole country's experiencing this, and we're promoting that, and we'll continue to work with our companies to promote people to go into the technical trades.
EMCC believes Yokohama's report is not unusual for manufacturers. However, it's not always about education. Local staffing agencies who decline to go on camera tell us work ethic, drug tests, and reliable transportation are some of the issues they face in placing workers with industrial companies. The Golden Triangle Development Link did release a written statement to WCBI about the recent report. Economic development leaders called it concerning and said no one at the link was terribly surprised about the workforce turnover and training issues. A statement in part, the link says it's been made aware of Yokohama's employment woes and notes it meets with companies to hear their concerns. The link says, quote, "We meet with them regularly to see what we can do to aid in their success and also to gather and share information on general workforce matters. Unfortunately, while Yokohama has been willing to meet with us from time to time, they have been unwilling to share any general workforce related information." The agency also tells us Other companies that report data to them, they are expanding, recently expanded, and at production capacity. Quote, "We are happy to report that the annual employee turnover rate is less than 2% annually, which is a phenomenally low rate. Consequently, while Yokohama cites employee turnover and lack of training as part of the reason for its production shortfalls, such problems appear uniquely applicable to Yokohama." The link says it's hopeful that Yokohama can make the needed changes so that it can succeed in the Golden Triangle and is willing to offer and coordinate an assistant to make that happen. The link's full statement will be on our website, WCBI.com.
A man wanted for 2 crimes in Starkville is now in jail. 23-year-old LaTerrence McCarter is charged with burglary and domestic violence aggravated assault. Starkville police say the alleged break-in happened in February on Catherine Street. The other crime McCarter is charged with reportedly happened earlier this month. He was arrested Thursday. The Starkville man's bond was set at $20,000.
A man already facing multiple charges in Oktibbeha County can add intimidating a witness to his list. Malik Mingo was charged with sexual battery last November and cyber stalking earlier this year. Mingo was served the new charge yesterday. He was initially charged after Oktibbeha County deputies received a complaint from a person living in a local apartment complex. The Antioch, Tennessee man remains in the Oktibbeha County jail.
Also in Oktibbeha County, what started as a child abuse investigation ends in a child sex crime indictment. Lazarus Mobley is charged with touching a child for lustful purposes. Oktibbeha County investigators say they were called after there was a report of child abuse in March of last year. 2 months later, Child Protective Services called deputies again. Court documents allege Mobley touched a child under the age of 16. U.S. Marshals arrested him Thursday in Memphis. He was indicted in January of this year.
Pinwheels blow in the breeze as children from Stokesbeard Elementary walk for a cause this morning in Columbus. The parade of young students is part of a march to prevent child abuse. The pinwheel was chosen several years ago because national organizers say it reminds everyone of a happy childhood for all children. You can find out more about the Pinwheels for Prevention campaign at their website online.
A new store that will help families build their forever homes in Starkville is in the same location where a Forever family-owned lumber company sat for decades. The Restore is now open for business in the old Van Landingham Lumber Company building. Restore is operated by the Starkville Area Habitat for Humanity. Builders and homeowners can donate materials to the store. That includes lumber, nails, and even furniture. Those items are then sold to customers in the community. The move downtown makes the store a little more accessible.
Our old location was out in the country, and we had very little people that would drop by. Here we're right downtown. First Baptist has been very generous in letting us use this building, and we're expecting a whole lot more business here.
Habitat volunteers work in the store. Restore will be open on Fridays and Saturdays. Stepping into the future, that's what many graduates are about to do. Coming up, we look at how some are celebrating even before the big day.
You're watching WCBI News at 6 with Andrea Self and Joey Barnes.
Welcome back. A Starkville girl is hard at work and determined to make her dreams of being a professional dancer come true. Ainsley Dobbs is 12 years old and she's making her way to stardom. Last year, she was one of 6 children chosen by the Nexus Dance Experience as a lead counselor and the teen team lead. Now she's on tour. The Starkville native has worked hard for this. She spent years training at her home studio, ACPA, but also traveling the country to train with top-level dancers. Ainsley's next and final regional stop on her tour is in San Diego. It's going on this weekend. She says the West Coast is where she hopes to live when she turns 18. We'll have more on her story coming up tonight at 10 o'clock.
It's been a 4-year journey, but the EMCC Early College High School inaugural class is close to the finish line. Today, students, parents, and teachers came together to celebrate the seniors. The students reminisced and shared memories of their time in the program. They also shared their plans for the future. Some of the students are headed straight to the workforce, while others are ready to continue their education.
Look at all this beautiful sunshine, blue sky, Columbus, Louisville, Vernon, Tupelo, no problems whatsoever. If you're heading out this evening, we are looking at some 70s, giving way to some 50s. Low tonight, mid to upper 40s, a chilly start to our Saturday. Your Saturday, though, looks great. More on that after the break.
Your WCBI First Alert AccuWeather forecast with Chief Meteorologist Keith Gibson.
Breaking news here, a fresh update regarding the April 18th tornado outbreak. 43 confirmed tornadoes now across central and parts of northeastern Mississippi. Additional surveys will still be conducted next week, not this weekend, but next week. But right now, this stands as the second biggest tornado outbreak in Mississippi history. Now, right now, we have no issues like that for this weekend. 79, mostly sunny and pleasant for our Saturday. Still in the 70s on Sunday, a few more clouds, a slight chance for a shower storm, but right now it doesn't look like we'll have a lot of moisture. We really pushed a lot of that moisture away over the last 12 hours. Drier has moved on in here. Things nice and refreshing. Look at all of that blue sky, the setting sun. 617 here, a live view with our Alpha Insurance camera in downtown Columbus. And over there at Durham's Pharmacy in West Alabama in Vernon. Things look very, very nice as we close out this work week. 74 in Tupelo and Columbus, 76 in Jackson, 81 still in New Orleans right now. You can see the showers and storms swirling over here in New England. That's where our active weather of yesterday has been going. And you can see all these little white dots right there and even some blue dots, wind and hail. Really ravishing parts of the New England and Mid-Atlantic areas today. But around here, you know how nice it's been. Clear, calm, and cool tonight. Mid to upper 40s as that wind settles on down. Ideal conditions for cooling. So we'll have a chilly start to our Saturday. By mid-morning, though, at 9 o'clock, sunny 62. 1 o'clock, sunny or mostly sunny 75. 79 our forecast high. Or so at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. 77 our expected high in Tupelo, low 80s and upper 70s across Mississippi and Alabama. You may want to escape down to the Gulf Coast Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Mostly sunny to partly cloudy in Biloxi, Gulf Shores, and Destin. Ideal weather, you'll just need your sunscreen and your big hat to protect yourself from that sun. High pressure coming on in through the region here this weekend. So initially we'll have a lot of sun. As high pressure scoots to our east and this cold front approaches late Saturday into our Sunday, we'll see more cloud cover. The front stalls out. Notice how we may see a few showers or thunder showers Sunday. Again, it's not going to be a washout here, but there could be a little bit of rain. The front's going to lift back to the north as we get into Monday, and that will give us some warmer temperatures for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Mid-80s here, maybe a few upper 80s as well. The next best chance for any widespread showers and storms sometime Thursday into Friday.
All right, local stars waiting to hear their names called in the NFL draft. We'll take you live inside A.J. Brown's watch party next in sports.
WCBI Sports with Tom Ebel is brought to you by your local Ford dealers. Go further.
Day 2 of the NFL draft is officially underway. Another big day possibly in store for the former Bulldogs and Rebels that shined on Saturdays, waiting for their names patiently to be called and their dreams to come true. One of those being Starkville native A.J. Brown. WCBI Sports' Courtney Robb is up in Oxford. A live look inside A.J.'s watch party. Courtney was telling me earlier, you can just tell the nervous energy in the room as you see. That's new Oklahoma quarterback Jalen Hurts there with A.J. Brown live in Starkville right now as A.J. awaits his NFL future. The Jacksonville Jaguars just traded with the Oakland Raiders for the 35th pick in the NFL draft. 2 quarterbacks off the board to begin the day. We're just started with the NFL draft for round 2. A.J. Brown, we looked at former mock drafts. He could go as early as 36 to the San Francisco 49ers. We'll see if the Jaguars take a wide receiver here. There's also a chance that he goes to the Green Bay Packers at 44. Those are just some of the options for A.J. Brown. But as you see, a live look in A.J.'s watch party, waiting patiently, nervously, trying to find out where his next stop will be in his football career, likely, obviously, on an NFL football roster. But along with A.J., his counterpart wide receiver in crime from the Ole Miss Rebels, DK Metcalf, still awaiting to see where he'll land in the NFL draft. He's projected to be a second-round pick today. That depends, of course, again, on what mock draft you see. Could be a big day for Ole Miss for rounds 2 and 3. Greg Little and Dawson Knox are also projected to be day 2 draft picks as well. We'll have much more coming up later tonight at 10 on WCBI Sports, recapping. We'll find out where all of these guys ended up. But here's someone we don't need to trip. The Tennessee Titans officially introducing its first-round pick, former Knoxville County Tiger and Mississippi State Bulldog Jeffrey Simmons. The Titans picking Simmons 19th overall in Thursday's first round. Simmons says the past 24 hours has been surreal as his dream of being a pro football player comes true.
The way I play the game, play the game with full force. I play the game with passion. The way I play the game, I'm gonna bring it to this defense. I'm gonna bring it to this team. The best way I know how to play, and I know that's what they bring me here for, and so I'm gonna give it to them every day, not just on Sundays. Every day I step in the building, in the community as well. So I'm excited. Like I said, they're getting a great play out of me.
Louisville head basketball coach Kenyon Ross will be leaving Wildcat Nation, pursuing a job at Northwest Rankin. Ross led the boys and girls basketball programs, including a 4A state championship this past season with the Lady Wildcats. Ross led Louisville to the postseason in each year and amassed 111 wins as the head man of the Louisville Wildcats. More high school news. New Albany tennis takes home its second straight state championship in tennis, winning the 4A title over Newton County with a 6-1 decision. It's the Bulldogs tennis program's 8th title in the past 10 seasons. So congratulations to New Albany on bringing home some more hardware. Also, baseball and softball playoffs continue later today. We'll be catching some highlights of the rivalry playoff matchup between New Hope and Caledonia. Make sure you tune into those highlights coming up at 10. And in case of those of you who are just watching, A.J. Brown's watch party still awaiting to see where he'll land. The Starkville native patiently waiting. Jawan Taylor of Florida was the Jacksonville Jaguars pick for the 35th pick. We'll see where AJ ends up. We'll have more on that coming up at 10 as well. That's it for sports. The last of your forecast is next.
Because we need the extra help, WCBI has added one more to our weather team. Meteorologist Jacob Riley and his wife Emily welcomed their baby girl into the world this morning. Little AJ came in at 8 pounds and 3 ounces and 21 inches long. She was born just after 4 this morning. She's an early riser already. Congratulations to Jacob and Emily. And as soon as she's out of the hospital, bring her on into work.
We need her badly in this weather department. It's been a very busy season, so we can use her services.
Absolutely.
But welcome to the world here.
Yes.
Saturday, not bad, 79 degrees, lots of sunshine.
All right.
Beautiful family picture there.
Yes, indeed.
All right. Thanks, Keith. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Have a good night.